Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the, let me fix you guys. There you go. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. We're having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. Okay, we're learning some more things today. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Let's do the introduction real quick. Let me hang these up. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. We're having confessions and conversations about your everyday life. My name is Yamitra Jojo Waddell, the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? It's going to be a good day. Good day. There we go. It's going to be the most amazing day ever. So please make sure let's do the introduction. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to that YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. Okay? It costs you nothing to binge watch and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I greatly appreciate y'all doing that. Don't forget we have the podcast, honey. Alexa loves the Fearless Morning Show, so she'll play it. Amazon, iHeartRadio, Pandora, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find wherever you listen to the radio, you can find the podcast. It is the Live Past Crazy Show. We have 8 books. We have a movie, and if they don't do any of that, tell them I said good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's going to be a good day. So today, I want to talk about, so all this week, we've been putting visuals up, right? And so today I want to talk about thought, because all this week, we've been talking about the levels of thinking. We've talked about see and say. We talked about affirmations and why they don't work. Today I want to talk about, we said we'd talk about how thoughts are formed and how thoughts become things, because I think that's important. And if y'all are enjoying this, seeing the visuals, please let me know. We'll continue to do that if it's needed. Good morning, Joshua. So today we're going to talk about how thoughts become things. And I want us to be open-minded, okay? I want us to be open-minded that thoughts are things, how thoughts become things first. So I'll have Rosie draw something for you guys. Let me show it to you. I think I want to show you. Let's go with this one first. And I will screenshot this, or if you want to screenshot it so that you can see it. On this Facebook is backwards. Over here is the correct way. So in the beginning was the Word. So in the beginning in the Bible it says in the beginning was the Word. In the world what was out formed. So in the beginning there was nothing. A thought formed, and then words came into action. And words, first there was the thought, the beginning. There's an urge or a desire, right? For us to have, be, and do something. So in the beginning, you have an urge or a desire. It then becomes words. You begin to articulate that word, okay? Then you begin to feel whatever it is that you were thinking about. Whatever it is that you were thinking about, it became words. Your words became life here. And then you had a feeling attached to it, right? So right here, when we have the words and they become, and we speak the words, we give them life. This completes our thought here. This completes it and makes it real in our reality. Once you say the thought out loud, it completes it and makes it real in your reality, okay? Then you begin to feel it. Like, remember as a kid, we're going to the pool, and you felt excited, right? So you have a feeling around the words. Then you take action. And then your actions equal the results of what you thought. When you continue this, it becomes your belief system. Y'all with me? When you continue it, it becomes your belief system. So you have an urge or a desire. In the beginning, the world was without form. It was blanket. Then you have an urge or a desire for something. Okay? That's the beginning. And in the beginning was the word. When you speak it, it becomes complete. It becomes finished. Then you have your feelings that are attached to it. So if you say, I am mad, I'm angry, I am sad, you feel that, and the feelings of that consume you. Have you ever been so mad that your stomach hurt? Have you ever been so happy that you cried tears of joy? The feeling of the words and the thought consumed you. So let's stop right here. If the feeling and thought of my words consumed me, and I felt angry, or I am that thing, and it consumes you and it becomes your being, then it interrupts, then it affects your actions and your results, right? So if I stay in angry, mad, then that's the action and the result that I'm going to get. That scared me. And then it becomes my belief system. Good morning. Oh yeah, we've been doing a lot this week, Miss Rivera. So in the beginning, the world was without form, urges and desire. The word was. I am. It was created. You have feelings that are attached to the words that come out of your mouth. You become these feelings. I am successful. You become that. So your feelings, then you have your actions and your results. And I will, like I did all this week, if you want to screenshot this for this Facebook over here, it's backwards. For you guys over here, it's the right side. So if you want to screenshot this. So we're talking about how thoughts are formed, okay? How thoughts are formed. Because when you say I was, or the word was after it, or I am, good morning, Tracy, it is complete. It's finished. There's nothing after that, okay? So whatever you said after that, it becomes that. So in the beginning, whatever urge or desire that you have, you begin to embody it. Meaning you begin to take on the structure of what your thoughts are. Your thoughts become living things. Remember, you put your hands right here. You can feel your words coming to life. The more my words come to life, the more I feel them. I am healthy. I feel that. I embody that. I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm broke. I'm whatever it is. You begin to embody those words. Then you go down to your actions and the result of your urge, desire, or thought. When you continue this cycle, it becomes your belief system. Okay? Your thoughts become feelings. Your feelings become things. When you think it, you say it, and you feel it, it goes throughout your body. If you really want to be really nerdy about it, read the book, The Body Keeps Score. And it talks about all the things of how your body reacts to what you said, what you've done, and the things that have happened to it. Okay? The book, and that's a very scientific book. So The Body Keeps Score, but it's very good. So I'm put the level. Yesterday we had our levels of thinking. No, we had part 2 yesterday, but this was Tuesday. Your levels of thinking, your new idea. You got to be introduced to it. You got to become aware of it. You do your research of it. You have your trial phase, your implementation, and then your belief system. Okay? That's your levels of thinking. But our thoughts come from when we have an urge or desire for a thing. And then when you have the words that can articulate your word, your desire or your urge, you become it. You start to embody that thought. Y'all with me? So Rosie drew, and Rosie's our artist. So she drew this for us, right? So this is a stick man. right? This is your thoughts here. So this is you, this is your thoughts, and this is your conscious thought and your subconscious thought. Your subconscious thought, which is the back here, are your feelings, right? So when you have an urge or desire, you think it, you begin to feel it, you give it words, right? Your conscious mind, your ideas, thoughts, and images are formed. You make your choices. You either accept or reject the words that are coming out of your mouth. And we're going to have to go back to Monday where we had affirmations, confirmation, realization. And it's not, we always say that all things are possible to those who believe. All things are possible to those who know how to believe. Because people believe stuff all the time. But do they know how to believe it so that it becomes their reality? Go back and watch Monday, Tuesday show. Because we talked about that, okay? And we had some nice diagrams up there. It's those who know how to believe. So once I have a belief, if I don't begin to feel it and know it in my subconscious mind back here, your knower, your gut, if I don't begin to think it and believe it and feel it that it is true, if I don't feel healthy, then I can't believe that it's true. Y'all with me? Right, Joshua? Your imagination is the greatest thing. In the Bible, it says, unless you come as a little child. That means your imagination has got, and the possibilities have got to be so strong, right? That you know how to believe. So when you have that thought, that this is, when you have that urgent desire that you want to be the first millionaire in your family, multimillionaire in your family, and you have the thought and you begin to feel it. And even though you cannot see it, so this is your affirmation, I'm a multimillionaire. You cannot see it. You don't have the realization of it yet. You confirming the thing that you just said brings it into realization. That means every day you should seek something that confirms what your affirmation is. If I am healthy, then my confirmation every day, and you should write this down every day, a reason or something that you found to confirm what you are. If I'm the CEO of Waddell Consulting Services, what confirms that? I did see, what CEO action did I take today? If I'm a multimillionaire, what action did I take today that confirms that? If you don't confirm what came out of your mouth, or if you don't look for evidence of it, you don't believe it. Okay? So all things are possible to those who know how to believe. Everybody in the Bible believed something, but it wasn't until they understood how, put it into action, deny their current reality, do something different before it became a thing. And I use God as an example just because it's the easiest thing for most people to understand. So when our ideas and thoughts are formed, choices are made, we either accept or reject what we said. We control our thoughts. Our thoughts can be used to change our habits. Our habits can change our result. This is your belief system. Because your body is going to follow the thought that you just gave it. And we're going to stay in this cycle. So Jojo's body is going to do this continuously. I'm going to have a thought, right? Once I have that thought, I'm going to feel it. It's going to present itself inside of my body. I'm going to embody it. My body's going to follow it in action and results. And this is me right here in my belief system. We control our thoughts. If you don't think you control your thoughts or that you have control over your day, then somebody is telling you what your day is. If you don't know what you're doing, hold on. Somebody's about to tell you what you're doing. If you don't know what to believe in, hold fast. A religion is going to tell you what you believe in. A religion is going to tell you that God is in a box. Religion gives you something to do, Spirituality gives you something to be. Religion is going to tell you you have to go find and cultivate a relationship with God. Religion will never tell you that you are already a relationship with God. If you are made in his image, you are already a part of that relationship. It takes two. You simply have to acknowledge that. You got to know how to believe. And sometimes religion will keep you busy. So you will never get to the thing that you thought you wanted, or get the relationship or the experience. Have you ever been somewhere, and we'll just use church because that's easy, and you was like, oh, that she's so Christian. I want to be a Christian woman, a man just like her. You can be whatever you believe, whatever you know how to believe. You out here trying so hard to find a relationship with the Creator when you are already the relationship with the Creator. You are already that thing. So y'all know my belief that prayer is simply a reminder of what God is already trying to give me. So my urge or my desire, my thought that is without form came from the Creator. It is me finally recognizing what he's trying to give me. I now can articulate it into words. I feel the blessings of it. I feel that I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am whatever. As I feel that, I begin to take action on the things that I feel and I know. And as I take that action, I get the results. And the more I stay in my I am statement, the more it becomes my belief system. So your belief system, you already know what I'm about to say. It's just a series of thoughts that we have over and over and over and over again. So if you want something different, you're going to have to think something different. Okay? Right here, in this feeling phase, this is where we can get stuck. And I want to talk about that for 2 seconds. You have the thought. It becomes words. You begin to feel it. These are the feelings you will have. And listen, when you're... Also, you got to pay attention to somebody gave you thoughts. Like, Jojo, you're fat, you're ugly, you're never going to be nothing. Nobody's going to love you. All the things that my ex-abuser told me lived here. They became my words. They became my feelings. I embodied it. I took action on it. I did not love myself, and the result was depression. The result was suicidal thoughts. It became my belief system because I stayed here. But here in feelings, right, resides hurt, shame, guilt, embarrassment, pride, ego. Insert all your feelings here. So we can get bottlenecked here and never move to results in action. Okay? What you think here is what you experience in your body. So whatever you think on this subconscious level, you're experiencing here in your body. Okay? Whatever you think, you are experiencing on a physical level. The more you think your thought on a bigger level, the more you understand your I am statement, the more you give these words life, the more you feel them, and the faster you feel them, the quicker you get the result in the action. The quicker your belief system will change. If you know how to believe. So you can say, oh, I believe all of these things. But if you don't confirm what you believe because you can't see it, because from what you say to what you see, that period in between is your confirmation, okay? You confirming what you said you were going to see. The same is true for negative thoughts. I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm never going to be nothing, I ain't smart, ain't nobody going to love me, my mama don't love me, my daddy don't love me. I heard those words, they became feelings. The negative action came. The low self-esteem, no confidence. Honey, I was not fixing to wear a belly shirt for nobody. Now, that's all I own is belly shirts. Winter, doesn't matter. We have them on. Negative and positive both live here. The more you believe the negative, the faster you believe the negative, the faster it goes. So you're ultimately And I wish I had my circle. You'll ultimately become creating a circle. Well, we'll use this one. And y'all know if you've been with me for a while, we talked about the circle of me in 2020. In here lies the circle of me. Okay? The more I believe that negative thought, the faster I believe it, because I'm feeling it, because I'm in the moment, because I'm in the current environment that feeds what I'm feeling. And the faster I go in this thought, the faster I believe it. The faster I believe it, the more output, the more energy of that I'm projecting. Y'all with me? Y'all know, y'all ever had a slingshot? Okay, I know I grew up in the country. Or we used to tie a rock around a string and do it like this. The faster you go, eventually you can't see the rock, but you can hear the energy coming off of it. You can hear the energy coming off the rock. You can hear the whoosh. Or you can hear the sound as it goes by. That is the energy it's putting off because you're moving it so fast. Thoughts here. What you think, the more you think it, the faster you think it, the more energy you're going to put out. Have you ever been in a room and you be like, you don't know why you don't like somebody, but you don't like their energy? They aggravating you from the jump because they've been in that space of doubt, negativity for so long. They output that energy into the world. You do that. Let me tell you how you do that. When somebody goes to describe you, what do they say? If somebody was to describe Jojo, what would you say about me? Do we have friends that you can say, she my friend, but she's so negative? She my friend, or he my friend, but all they talk about is what they don't have. They always broke. They ain't got no money. This circle is going so fast, it is projecting before they even speak. Because this is their belief system. Because they thought the thought so long. Because they thought the thought that I don't have, I can't have, I'm broke. Right here lies your I am statement. Whatever you say I am, it is finished, it is complete. The Creator comes to create, never to destroy. So whenever you say I am, it's done. There's nothing else to add to it. Right? They become your words. And as you feel that hurt, anger, frustration you don't have, the more you feel that, the faster action you get and the faster the results. It becomes your belief system. So if you're stuck here and what you don't have, what you don't like, and all the negativity, the faster it stays here. And you create that cycle. And it is hard as hell to break it. Especially negativity. Especially negativity. Now, tomorrow, what we'll talk about is how we break that cycle up. How we break that circle up. And I'm torn between breaking up the circle. Do we put a speed bump here to break up this circle? Or are we going to place healing markers here? Which one y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about how we put speed bumps? Or y'all want to talk about healing markers? Because in this circle of you, something has got to stop so that you can change or receive something different. This is how you can pray. You can pray all day long, all day, and feel like your prayer is never answered. Because the belief that you have about it, you don't believe what you just prayed about. And then we'll say things like, God just didn't want me to have it. He wanted me to wait. But did you know how to believe in what you said? Because you believed it, but you couldn't see it. And because you couldn't see it fast enough after you said you believed it, you gave up on it. Well, when you say it, which is your belief, which is your prayer, you got to confirm that thing that you said. Meaning, if Jojo wants to release some weight, thank God we released 50 pounds. I couldn't say I wanted to release weight and sit here and eat potato chips. To confirm that I wanted to release something, I had to confirm what I just said. Me confirming it, me proving that what I said was true, was me working out. Me proving that what I said was true was me paying attention to my diet. Me proving what I said was true was me changing my relationship with food. The more I stayed in the confirmation of it, of proving that what I said was true, the more it became a reality. Y'all with me? Does that make sense? So here we are. We had our levels of thinking. We had our say on Monday. I took pictures of that so you can go back and look at that. What you say is what you see, period. If I am, and whatever comes after it, that's what you say. So in the beginning, we'll go over this one last time. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. The same is true for negative and positive, okay? If you have the urge or desire, that is the beginning. In the beginning was the Word. Because the world was without form. There was no concept of the thought that you're getting ready to have. Then you had the urge or the desire. It became words. The words became feelings. You put those feelings into action, and then you had the result of them. The more you do this, the more it becomes your belief system. Apply it to anything. Square it up mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Put this inside each square. What do you believe? What is your urge or desire about your mentally, emotional, physical, financial? What words? How are you feeling about it? What are the results that you're getting? What actions are you taking to get the results that you said you wanted? This is your belief system. Here it is in another form. This is your conscious and this is your subconscious. You have the thought, right? I'm sorry that y'all can't. Over here on this page, and you can listen for the Facebook over here. You can purchase stars. So if you enjoyed the show, you can purchase stars for the Fearless Morning Show, which helps with buying the books that we read so that we can share more information with you guys. Conscious thoughts, subconscious. Ideas and thoughts are formed in the conscious mind. You make your choices. You either accept or reject. Right here is your belief system again. Either you're going to accept or reject the thought that you just had. Right? Then it comes into your body and you begin to live that. We control our thoughts. Our thoughts can be used to change our habits. And our habits control our results. Your behavior, your belief system controls your results. Now, if you don't believe that, that's okay. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to believe it. I'm saying pay attention. Because there are some things that are true. If you think I am broke, that's what you will see. If you think I am unlovable, that's what you will feel and that's what you will see. That's true. This is just a scientific way of saying it. I said we'd be going a little bit deeper, so I hope you guys are with me. So everything responds to your thoughts. Your thoughts travel throughout your body. That's why when you make a decision or if you're nervous, your stomach can hurt. Because your words become feelings and your feelings and words and thoughts become things. And what you thought last week, last month, last year is what you're living now. The Fearless Morning Show started in November as an urge or desire, a thought to talk about an event I was having. The more I thought about it and the words came to life, right? The more feeling I had that the Fearless Morning Show is what I was supposed to do. The more I understood that feeling, I followed the actions of it. The more I followed the actions of it, the more results we got. Because of the Fearless Morning Show, we have a movie. We've been on Oprah Winfrey Network. We have 8 books. But you got to believe the thought that you have. You got to believe it. And you got to be careful what you believe. Now, if you are changing your belief system, like you're changing from what mom and daddy have taught you, And that's okay. They taught you very well, right? They taught you good. Then we're going to go back to this, where we have a new idea that's being introduced. So today a new idea may be being introduced to you. I'm making you aware of it and introducing you to it. I want you to go do your own research. Then you're going to enter your trial phase. Jojo crazy, but let me try it out. Okay, friend, go try it out. You're in your trial phase. Then you go into your implementation phase. Your implementation phase is, I tried it for 10, 15 days. Let me try it for a little bit longer. Let me start to implement this more. The more you implement it, the more it becomes your belief system. Same thing here. Okay? It becomes your belief system. The more you go here, the more you're going to find yourself here. The more you go up, the more you're going to find yourself here at the beginning. Because the more that you know, more you understand your belief system, the more new ideas are going to be introduced to you. And then you're going to find yourself in the cycle again. And that's the wonderful part. But you're building a new belief system. And you got to be open to that. And if you're not open to that, then you'll continue to... And this is the safest non-judgmental place ever. You can believe and think however you want to believe, think, and or feel. That's your business. It's yours, friend. And I can't tell you any different. You believe what you believe. But if you have questions about what you believe, then I'd like to introduce, just do a little research. Just do a little. If you have more questions than you have answers, just do a little research. Okay? A new idea has been introduced. Do your research. Go through your trial phase of reading and trying to understand it for yourself. Then you're going to go into the implementation. And then you can decide if you want to introduce it as your new belief system. We all go through this process every day. Whether you believe this or not, you do this every day. You do it every single day. Every day, this becomes a thing for you. By thought, word, and deed. Every single day. Okay? So on this most amazing day, and it's going to be a good day, okay? It's going to be the most amazing day ever. What you think is what you experience here on the physical level, okay? Go back and watch Monday, Tuesday, because we went over affirmations, confirmations, and realizations, what they look like and how we get there, okay? So on this most amazing day, please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them to that YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. Listen, I need 1,000 subscribers over on the YouTube channel. Simply go over. If you Google my name, I like that I'm Googleable now. I promise the Fearless Morning show on YouTube is going to come up. The podcast is going to come up. Okay? We're on Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio. It doesn't matter if you have iPhone or Android or Samsung. Whatever you have. Even Alexa. Alexa, play the Fearless Morning Show. Honey, Alexa will play. We're thankful. If you don't want to do that, go watch the movie The Last Time. We appreciate it. So on this great, most amazing day, I want you to be peaceful, period. My sticky notes are not sticking. I want you to be peaceful, period, because there's nothing after that. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. And if this has helped, please let me know. If you enjoy seeing the graphics, sometimes there won't be graphics to show. And sometimes they will be. But this week we got graphics. So now that we understand how our thoughts become things, now that we understand that you're really looking at how your belief system has been created, okay? Now that we understand that, we can decide if we want this, if we want to continue with this as our belief system. So tomorrow, I'll let you guys choose. We can either talk about how we stop this with a healing marker. If you've been with the Fearless Morning Show, we talked about that. Or we can talk about how we put a speed bump in between one of these so that we can stop. Because at some point you're going so fast and you're putting off so much negativity. Do y'all, anybody from home here, anybody from Far City? Y'all remember, y'all remember, he's still alive. Y'all know Tim Washington? So Tim and I were best friends growing up. We grew up in front of each other, right? And I was a tomboy to the 19th power. I could pop a wheelie just like the boys. I was playing football with Tim and all his friends in Miss Maxine's yard. I played basketball with Tim. Like, we did everything together. And I used to set our little props up for us to pop wheelies. You know, I had a BMX bike. That's why part of my ankle is missing now, because that's when them bicycles had them metal pedals. And I came down and it took a chunk out my leg. And if you know my dad, he was like, girl, you'll be all right. And just wrap my leg up. He didn't take me to the doctor. That's why if you look at my ankle, there's a bit, you can literally see the marks of the pedal in my ankle. That was fun times. Anyway, so Tim popped a wheelie. This right here is what I'm talking about. Tim popped a wheelie. The faster you go and you don't know how to stop, something needs to be interjected to make it stop. So Tim started screaming. I was like, Tim, you got it. He coming down the door. I was like, you got it. He's like, I can't come down. He couldn't get the bike to come down, but he was going too fast. And down our street, eventually you was going to slope down. I was not fixing to let my friend go riding down the little slope to Miss what's her name's house, because there's a creek behind her house. So y'all know what Jojo did. I went running beside him. I picked up a stick and I stuck a stick through the spokes. He wrecked. Honey, Tim wrecked and tore his kneecap up. Like, his knee was busted open. He's like, Jojo, look at my knee. You made me wreck. I was like, you said you wanted to come down. Like, you were getting ready to wreck into the creek. I was helping you. So I ran in the house to get some Band-Aids. He did not want my Band-Aids. He didn't want me to clean up, honey. He went, and we lived less than 200 feet in front of each other. He went marching across the street to his Miss Maxine's house. That was his grandma. And he shut the door, and then I was sad because I was like, Tim ain't going to pop wheelies with me no more. Sometimes when you're going so fast, you need something to interject in there to stop you. Okay? Do we want to talk about how we putting speed bumps in there? I'm stick a stick in it like I did Tim. He'll probably kill me for telling that story. I have a lot of Tim and Jojo stories that will probably embarrass him to death. We'll save that for another day. So on this most amazing day, listen. When you're in that negative circle, this is scientific here. Please Google it. When you are stuck in your negativity of why you can't, why there are no good men, why there are no good women, why there's no good nothing, ain't no good jobs, can't nobody love you. When you stuck in that, I ain't got no money. When you stuck in that, it is harder to stop that than it is to come off a drug, okay? Because your body creates that chemical. When you say negative things, your body creates a chemical in your brain and your body. Your body becomes addicted to it. And the more you do it, the more addicted it becomes. So when you try to do something positive, your body's like, wait a minute, where's the drug of that negativity? And then it will remind you that you're supposed to be negative. So it's harder to come off negativity than it is drugs. Yeah, listen, I'm 47, so that was so long ago. I moved away from Fort City when I was 12 when we moved to Union Mill. So this is before the age of 12. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. Y'all don't tell Tim on me. We used to pretend that, yeah, so anyway, that's a scientific thought before I tell that story. It's harder to come off being negativity than it is to come off a drug. Tim used to get on Miss Maxine's picnic table and pretend he was Prince. And I used to stand out in the yard and pretend I'd get my friends, all the little girls in the neighborhood, and we pretend that we were the audience. And Tim was sing Prince stuff. That's when me and him both had boom boxes, but mine was bigger. And we used to argue over that. And who could play the loudest music, honey? Me and Tim did we did some things, honey, all before the age of 12. Good old First Street. I live, and if y'all know for our city, you know where the New Bethel AME Zion Church is? I live right across the street from that. When I was growing up, that was a field and only had one house there. I grew up. That's where I grew up. So, anyway, on this most amazing day, I want you to be peaceful, period. I hope this has helped. If it has, please let me know. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. And I greatly appreciate you guys. And I will see you guys. Don't forget, Sister Rise, August the 13th is the one-day intensive. I'll be in Charlotte. And then if you want to come to Sister Rise, the actual retreat, it will be in October. It's going to be 3 nights. Yeah, 3 nights and 4 days. So make sure you grab your tickets. The tickets are $3,500. There are payment plans available, okay? If you want to come. If that's not in your purse right now, if that's not in your budget to come to Sister Rise, the actual retreat, you can come to the one-day intensive. It's $299 for general admission. I think it's $499 for VIP. That includes dinner and some extra things. So I hope to see you there. And don't forget, we have our 5-year anniversary coming up in November. So I am planning the Fearless Morning Show live in person. I don't know where I'm going to have it yet. So if y'all have some suggestions on where to host the Fearless Morning Show live, let me know. And I'll see what I can do. So if you guys have the most amazing day, please be peaceful, period. Please make sure you share the show. And if you do, can you tag me in it so I can properly tell you thank you? All right, guys, have a great day. And I'll see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.